Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Gotta go.
All right, let's go through this. What are the 4 ways to maintain healthy interior air quality through design?
Pollution, isolate pollution, adequate air supply, and clean equipment.
Correct. Okay.
Holding your breath.
That was on 3.
Pollute, like dilution of the pollution or whatever. Isolate the pollution. Adequate air supply and clean equipment. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Read my paper.
Moving on. Air pollutants and common sources: carbon monoxide.
Incomplete collection.
Okay. Carbon dioxide.
Human.
Methane.
Human.
Garbage.
That is true. Hydrocarbons.
Smoking barbecue.
Okay.
Wood.
And VOCs or paints.
Paint interior.
What is the normal ventilation rate of outdoor air from an office?
27 per
Per
person.
person, and that will change. Okay. Which
20 CFF per person.
which of the following comfort criteria govern cooling design?
You said the ACB?
Air motion, air quality, and relative humidity. Correct.
Which one governs?
I only got C's.
These 3 govern.
Oh, you didn't say.
Which of the
Which were
following?
the
It
3?
doesn't say.
Air motion, air
Only
temperature,
one.
and air quality?
Air motion, air
ACD.
quality, and relative humidity.
ACD?
ACD.
I failed first class.
True or false? In Phoenix, passive design could eliminate all of the cooling needs. False.
45% only.
Well, if we do passive, all of the passive design, it's still 15%. Centralized systems generally have higher
First cost,
but lower
energy.
Operating.
maintenance costs.
What was the answer?
Higher first cost but lower maintenance costs.
I said operating.
Is operating acceptable?
I would count it.
I would count it. I give you at
That's
least
what I-
3/4 of the credit.
Okay, of the 2 types of refrigeration cycles, which one utilizes solar energy? Absorptive. If reclaimed water is available at your site, which of the following system type would you prefer for the Phoenix climate? Right.
I just like that.
Yeah.
Which was it?
Indirect evaporative coolers. If individual control of thermal
I didn't see
comfort
that.
is highly desired by our
Hurry, write it
client,
down. Go fast.
which of the following air-to-air systems would you prefer?
Single zone.
I said A or C.
A or C? I think we, variable air volume systems have more opportunities to do that. So, this is a loaded question.
It is.
Yeah, loaded. Individual.
So I didn't-
It would be decentralized.
Costly,
do
too.
that.
Right.
Governed.
VAV is
Would be
costly,
essential.
right?
You didn't use those words in there.
I did not,
You
so.
know, that's why I said both.
Yep.
More.
If you use an all-water system, such as 4-pipe fan coil, how would you circulate and supply fresh air?
Center plant.
Air handlers.
Air handlers, you could do centrally, or you could do,
Decentral ventilation, louvers and roof hoods
and,
What?
yep.
What a whole lot of crap.
So we could do that 2 ways, either centralized or decentralized. Centralized would be, yes, the centralized would be to have a huge air handler,
dedicated outdoor areas.
dedicated outdoor air unit, or you could have a bunch of little guys in the ceiling.
Bunch of little guys.
When your school district wants to open the gymnasium to public or other events during all weekends and holidays of the year, which of the following would you do?
B.
Correct. And the reason is, we want to provide a complete dedicated HVAC system for the gymnasium for energy reasons and controllability reasons. Okay?
I will say that you could break down your central plant. If you know you have this load,
Right.
you could size it instead of 2 things at 50/50, size one at whatever
Lower.
the gymnasium load is, 10% or whatever, and the other at the 80 or 90%. Still have your central plant.
Running.
Break it down into
Right.
appropriate sizes for the loading profile that you're anticipating.
Certainly.
Is that more expensive?
Not always.
Does it cost extra?
If you really want to see a separate bill, if you're going to actually start billing people out, having a separate system is easier to meter.
Yeah.
Instead of a
Seems
bill
like
there.
lots of times we break out our gymnasium.
Okay.
From our central,
We do.
we don't-
We're gonna do a lot of second plans.
B.
Just other options.
Sometimes, especially if you.
12 is,
12 is B. If your client is willing to raise the comfort level at circulation spaces, which of the strategies would you evaluate first? Treating the circulation spaces architecturally different from other spaces. And an example of that is, let's say you're primarily dominated by heating. And let's say you're designing somewhere in a cold climate. Then if your client is okay with a different set of comfort standards for the circulation spaces, then I could treat the interior corridor, the circulation space, with maybe a lot of thermal mass and a lot of solar south side windows to heat that during the day,
Chino Valley.
and just
Corridor.
treat my regular occupied spaces. So
what's the homework?
oh, the homework is to just go and find out what HVAC system your project type uses, or your project that you're working on uses, and maybe ask those 4 questions. Or the
What if I don't have a project?
just tag on with someone else.
Okay, maybe I got a project.
And go through and ask these 4 questions. Did we, how did we select that particular HVAC system on your project? Let's try to find out on your projects, how did we get to that? The answer could be just, client asked us to use fan coils and we're using that, or more responsive answers.
Write down your written name.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thanks, Prem. Good job.
Thank you.